Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Second down. We're going to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Ducks keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Send the back in motion. looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today. Setting the tone early. How about the execution opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Point after, not great through. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Running with purpose. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. And they stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Georgia 0. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. He cannot be serious. The head coach going for it. Backed up to his own end zone. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the 1st down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught down at the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on second down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Motion now from the tight end. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming up, second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? On the run, he'll let it go. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Freeman. Powers through a tackle. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks left and finds his target there. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the all-important extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take off here. Finds the receiver wide open. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. You can't do that. That's an illegal forward pass that will cost him 5 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry out. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Dogs! That puts him on top in the 2nd half.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. Handing off on the draw play. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass falls incomplete. Split backfield here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Can he make it to the marker? Fights through the tackler. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets made on the out route. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Second down. They're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Fighting off the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The Bulldogs come into the final minute of play just hoping to run the clock out. That's a design quarterback keeper. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down to the 22 to 1st down. Very near the red zone now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Looking to pass this time. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. What an